My mouth is watering from the pizza sauce cooking in the kitchen right now. Courtney, what's going on over there?
Hey girl, well I know you can smell it. It smells so good. This is Barbara. She is a Paula Deen lookalike, so I'm just so excited to have you on the show. Okay, well not only are you a Paula Deen lookalike, you have other great things that you'll, and a cook-alike, but you're an award-winning cook and an award-winning painter. So we'll get to that in just a second. First, this pizza sauce, it smells so good. And guess what? 4 ingredients, right? Is it 4?
3.
3.
3 ingredients, and better than anything you can buy in a jar, y'all, for sure. And maybe anything you can order from a pizzeria.
I love it that you already have the y'all down. She is born and raised in the bluegrass. You can buy her cookbook online. We're going to get to know you during this segment. First, can we get a shot of the cover of her cookbook over here? And it's called Thanking the Ping. What does that mean? What is that?
Thanking the Ping is the sound that the jar makes. In my new cookbook, by the way, Thanking the Ping is all about home canning and preserving. And if you don't hear the top of the jar ping when you process the jars, you're in trouble. You have to redo it. It keeps it safe, keeps all the air out.
So that means it's not fresh.
Believe me, anytime I can and hear the jar pop when I take them out of the hot water, I say thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you.
So you, this is something that you do every year. She cans tomatoes, pickles. What else do you do?
I do jellies, jams, pickles,
Yum.
relishes, anything with high acid where I can just use water bath canner. And it's really, with this economy like it is, it's a great thing for young people to learn to do. Not just young people, I mean anybody can learn to do it, but if you're really just starting to cook, I've done a series of clinic cookbooks that teach people how to start from square one and do things they think they may not even be able to do, but they really can.
Well, and I think that's the misconception with canning, is that people think it's a lot harder than it actually is. Am I correct in saying that?
And it's easy.
Okay.
And it's actually safer sometimes than some of the other products that you might buy already canned. Of course, if you go to IGA, you know they're going to be safe.
That's right, homegrown.
And we can make most of the recipes in my cookbook with also with the canned ingredients that are found in the supermarkets. So you can either use home canned goods, or you can go to the grocery store and buy a jar of something or a can of something there and make something like this wonderful pizza sauce with only 3 ingredients.
Yes, we're going to get to it, I promise. I did want to mention that this is great gift giving. You know, Christmas is going to come up in a couple of short months, and I already asked Barbara if I could be on her Christmas list, because I would like some canned tomatoes for spaghetti sauce and pizza sauce and whatever other kind of sauce that you can make. You give those away to your friends, don't you?
I do. I have teenagers in the neighborhood, Courtney, that will mow my yard for a jar of those pickles.
I bet I would do some dirty work.
They're a great barter item.
I'm sure.
And I'm going ahead with this while we talk.
Yeah.
We're making this pizza sauce for your all's Anchor's birthday, Zach.
Yes, happy birthday to Zach. So we're going to make him a pie. Now, thank you so much, by the way, for buying the IGA tomatoes. Now, these are the whole peeled tomatoes, and that's the kind that you want to buy if you make this pizza sauce.
Yes, and now this pizza sauce has just a 28-ounce jar or can and a half of another one of the tomatoes, and I have to cut them up a little bit. Normally at home I just take my hands and squish them, but that puts tomatoes all over your pretty little clothes.
That's
that
why
we're
I've kind of stepped
cooking
back.
right
These
now.
things are lethal. They're juicy.
And all we add to this as we cook it down, and you all get the idea, you can see what I'm doing, is a teaspoon of dried oregano.
Okay.
Best choice, IGA. Wonderful. I should have taken the top off, but we're going to, as Rachel Ray says, eyeball it.
There you go. That's the best way to do it, if you ask me.
Now, you wouldn't believe until you taste this final product that a tablespoon of good extra virgin olive oil is the 3rd and only ingredient in this 3. This is it.
Okay, so you know what? I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I love it that you haven't added, there you go.
There you go.
a pound of salt in here. You know, I mean, a lot of times when you buy the jarred spaghetti sauce or the pizza sauce, it has a lot of salt in it. And this tastes fabulous without it.
But we are, however, going to just sprinkle it with a little salt.
Okay, a little, but like I said, it's not like a
yeah,
fourth
just
of a cup
to tweak
or
it up a little bit. A little pepper.
All right. And listen, I've already tasted it. I cheated, and it tastes so good.
But the oregano, the dried oregano, and you can use fresh, just double the amount. And
do you
of course,
make that in your garden, oregano, or do you make
I
it?
grow
Do you
the oregano and I grow the fresh dill for my dill pickles,
Okay.
which is another show if we do another one. So you go ahead and put this whole can in here and another half a can, and you cook this down for 30 minutes, Courtney.
Gorgeous right here.
And it becomes, I need a towel.
Well, that's okay. We're actually going to take a break, Barbara, real fast. We're going to let this kind of cook
Then
down.
we'll show what it looks like.
Yeah, and then we're going to taste it, and we're going to also make that pizza we've been saying was for Zach's birthday. So don't go away. You don't want to miss the final product. Hi, okay, so we are back with Barbara. She is the happy author of this cookbook. It's called Thanking the Ping. We were just talking about it. This pizza sauce, and then your own recipe for pizza dough, which we did not make the pizza, oh, here we go. The pizza dough, but I think that you should try to check it out. There's just a few ingredients. It's healthy, and it's probably really fun to make your own pizza dough, right?
It really is therapeutic. I love to knead the dough. It's easy, and the recipes are all in here, and of course, for the faint of heart, and it's still good with this pizza sauce, believe me, you can buy the, you know, the already made pizza crust.
Of course. If
the rollout kind or this kind that are already made. And then what you do, now this recipe, this is what it looks like cooked down, y'all.
Yes.
And
that's what
this
I
is
stuck
enough,
my fork in. It's so good.
believe it or not, this is enough for 2 pizzas.
Well, you don't want to douse it in sauce, especially if you spend all that time making your own crust.
It's exactly 7. It cooks down to 7 tablespoons per pizza.
Okay.
And you spread it on your crust.
That's like the real Italian
Now, I'm going to tell
pizza,
you, when you taste this, you will understand. Courtney's helping me cook here.
Well, I'm just
She's
acting like
loving
I
it.
am. I'm just stirring. I'm just
No, I hear you're
around.
a great cook too.
Well, you know, I really enjoy cooking. We do have a food blog, and by the way, on the food blog on IGAmeals.com, we have this recipe plus the pizza crust recipe. So you're on our blog already. And we have a recipe for sunshine pie. Ever had sunshine pie?
I've got a sunshine upside down cake.
Oh, well, we should compete. No, I'm kidding. Okay, well, also on the first page of your cookbook, you have a picture of you and Paula Deen. I know it's really small. Maybe we can get a shot of it. But, I mean, look at that. And you said you're 10 years older than she is. You guys look like twins. You look like twins.
You know, that also means I've been cooking 10 years longer, y'all.
Oh, and I just love it how you say y'all too.
And I probably been saying y'all 10 years longer than Paula.
Uh-oh.
But no, Paula and I made good friends, and Judy Hale came and met us today. She's right in the studio now. She's another Paula Deen lookalike.
I love it.
We met Paula on a cruise, a Paula Deen cruise. And Paula told everybody we were sisters.
Well, you look like sisters.
And people asked me for my autograph on every island we went on.
I can see why. Okay, so there's basically the finished product.
Yeah.
All we'd have to do is bake this in the oven. And again, this is a store-bought pizza crust, but on IGAmeals.com, we have Barbara's own recipe for pizza dough.
Pizza dough. And let me tell you, you won't need pepperoni on this pizza.
No.
Once you taste this sauce,
it's amazing.
And the kids will love it.
I agree, and I think they probably like getting in the kitchen with you, making it, spreading it around the crust and everything. Am I right in saying that?
Yeah, absolutely. And it's, look, it's healthy.
Yes.
There are no PBAs. Is it that PBAs? The plastic.
And everything's natural and
the glass
homegrown
canning jars. It costs so much less to make.
I love
and you
it.
can buy your tomatoes at IGA.
That's right. Or if you grow them yourself. I know a lot of people like to garden out there. So if you are growing it yourself, all you have to do is buy one of her cookbooks. Can you go ahead and give us that website, your website?
It's www.bluegrasscookingclinic.com.
I mean, bluegrasscookingclinic.com. This woman is pure Kentucky. We're going to put that on the IGAmeals.com blog as well. Thank you so much. You were so much fun.
Thank you, Courtney.
I can't wait to dig into this pizza crust. You did a great job.
We're going to taste test everything.
And we're going to send it back to Caitlin now. I'll save you a slice, Caitlin, I promise.
All right.